about the technology that's in the 2014 MDX. And most specifically, we're going to talk about the navigation system, okay? First thing I want to share with you about the navigation system, that there's multiple ways to do the same thing on the system. And so we don't want you to be overwhelmed by any one way to do it. You can use the voice command, or you can use the controls here. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to use controls. First thing you want to do is, when you get in the car, turn the car on, you want to hit the enter button. What that will do is that will wake the system up, allow the system to come on, and then it's going to give you a disclaimer about being safe when you drive the car. Once that happens, the system activates. So next thing you want to do is you want to go in, you want to do some basic settings. First thing is guidance mode. You know, you can set 3 different guidance systems on the automobile. We're just going to use next maneuver because it's a basic system. Then you can go down, you can change the heading up, north up, or 3D map. If you're on heading up, then the direction that you're going, the map, your car will always be going the direction you're going, and the map will move. If you're on north up, your car will always be headed north, and so therefore you may be driving right and look like you're going left. Most people prefer heading up, so for simplicity's sake, I'll leave it on heading up. The most important thing I want to share with you about this navigation system is that you have the ability to actually customize the system. That's what's so awesome about it. If you go into settings, you can set up your navigation system, which is where we just was, okay? In here, you can also go in and set up personalized information. For example, go home. So that in go home, you're actually never lost. You can be anywhere, just say go home, and the car will create a route from where you are to your home. Awesome feature in the vehicle. Now, let me just go back for a minute, because in settings, we can set up the camera, fixed guidelines, or dynamic guidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, fixed guidelines, that means that the lines are just straight. When you turn your steering wheel on dynamic guidelines, that means that as you turn the steering wheel, literally, your guidelines will move. As you can see here, the guidelines are moving, that's dynamic. When I'm going in a straight line, straight back is yellow, that's fixed. These are things that you can customize on the automobile in a myriad of different ways. The navigation system also gives you vehicle settings. This is amazing because this is a part of Driver 1, Driver 2. There were 40 different things that you can customize for each driver in vehicle setting. For example, the blind spot information system in the automobile. You can have it where it's an audible or it's a visual, or you can turn it off. If it's audible and visual, if a car pulls up in your blind spot, it will just beep. But if you have your signal on, it will give you an audible and it'll give you a visual. If you turn that feature off, then it'll just give you a visual, or you can turn the whole system off altogether. So these are just a few of the amazing things that are available. Language, English, French, or Spanish. We live in a multicultural society. We have a large Spanish-speaking population that's predominant here in Houston. Guess what? They can change it to Spanish, and so now the car will communicate with them in their native language. So again, one of the many amazing features. System settings, ladies and gentlemen. Again, go in. How bright do you want it? Oh, my screen is too bright. I don't like the way the display. I prefer a different background color. The volume is too loud on the feedback. You can adjust the volume so that the volume is a little bit softer. In addition to that, you also have verbal reminders. When you press the button to talk to the car, it'll give you a verbal reminder to tell you what you need to do. Well, if you don't want to get the system telling you something every time before you give it a prompt, turn the verbal reminder off, and now you don't have to listen to voice prompts from the system. You just press the button, and the system will allow you to give a voice command. Again, just one of the many amazing features set up. As you can see, phone setup, info setup, audio setup. There's a myriad of different things that you can customize on the navigation system. The most important thing I want you to know about the navigation system is this. 1, do not be intimidated by the technology. And 2, there's always 2 ways to do everything in this system. And 3, now by federal law, you have to be in park to do certain things using the hand controls. But typically those things you can still do using voice command when you're in drive mode. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have an opportunity, come into the nearest Acura store, take a look at the amazing navigation system that is a part of the new 2014 Acura MDX, and we'll also share with you the multi-information display that eliminates 41 buttons in the automobile and show you how not only you can be more effective, more efficient, but also be safer in your drive utilizing the technology as a part of the 2014 Acura with MDX. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shannon Taylor. They call me the Acura Pro. If you have questions or would you like an appointment, call 281-589-0600. Ask for Shannon Taylor or any of the amazing sales associates with the Acura program. Thank you guys for giving us a little bit of your time. We look forward to seeing you out at John Eagle Acura. Drive a little and save a lot. Come on out to John Eagle Acura, I-10 and Park 10, so that we can help you become a member of the Acura family. Thank you guys.